Had a nice stay here in Eugene over the night. Just a small, very clean motel. So it's now coming up to 7:30. It's just after 7:30 in the morning, and I'm going to make my way up to Port Angeles. Today's going to be a different day. I think I'm going to be under pressure for time. I have to make the 5:20 sailing from Port Angeles, which is a long way away. It's a 5.5 hour drive normally, and I'm hoping to stop off at the Multnomah Falls. So I really am going to be on a tight schedule. I won't be able to take too many photographs or just take my time. There'll be a chance, I think, when I'm going down the Pacific coast again. But now I've got a screen that's full of bugs, and I need to get all that stuff washed off. So a friendly petrol station attendant is going to help me with that. Okay, so it's my first time coming into rain. I'm just leaving Eugene now, so just kind of a drizzly rain. I don't think that'll be the end of it. I'd say probably have quite a lot of it over the next while. This part of the world is known for its rain, so welcome to Ireland. The experience is so much different to what I experienced yesterday with the winding roads. It's really, really straight road. It's farmland on both sides of the road. It almost reminds you of driving in France. It's a beautiful looking city. I've heard Portland is one of the most beautiful cities in America. It just looks kind of, you can't see much when you're on a motorway. It's impossible to really make many deductions, but it just seems very green. See it, but we're in the Columbia Gorge now. It's stunning. It's just really starting to appear up. We're very close to the falls as well. I don't have the time to go into the gorge. I think it goes on for 50 or 60 miles in here. This is one of the real scenic areas, one of the most famous scenic areas of America. Wow, amazing. Took some photos there, and now I'm going to try and go across the Bridge of the Gods and take the northerly route of the Columbia River back into Portland, and then get on the I-5 and get myself up to Olympia and into Washington State. Just coming back from the Bridge of the Gods and making my way towards the I-95. It's very, very scenic. It's the north side of the Columbia River, Columbia Gorge. It's just such an enormous river here. And I didn't have time to take any photographs because I really am feeling the pressure now, and but I went past the big dam there just beside the Bridge of the Gods, and it was spectacular. I mean, the power of the water coming out from that dam would have made some really, really fantastic photographs. I wish I could have stopped because there was just huge waves and just massive amounts of energy coming out from that dam. But anyway, look, you can't do everything. Maybe the next time. So I'm making good progress. I hadn't eaten at all today, so I've just went in for a quick McDonald's, and of course I took it into the car, and it fell all over the place. So I was pretty much eating my burger from the floor, and everything. We're going into a place now called Hood Sport. Every place is really quirky, you know. There's these tiny little shops and kind of ramshackle outlets, and they're selling everything like fireworks, and you know, fireworks seems to be really popular at the moment. Selling ice cream, selling coffee, you know, and it's just kind of all sorts of different like mini enterprises. So just stopped off for coffee. These little roadside restaurants are just so quaint, you know, and it's an absolutely delicious coffee. I don't know what it is, but it's delicious. Really, really tasty. I kind of needed to because I've just started to fall asleep. So just that one little break has probably helped me to stay awake. And there's loads of cannabis shops around. Okay, I shouldn't be too surprised, but still, it's very interesting, you know. So you go through these small little towns, and they're all advertising cannabis, recreational and medical, and you know, whatever you're having yourself. So I'm only 10 kilometers away from the port now. So find kind of crossing into Canada a bit of a hassle, so I don't know, we'll see how it goes. It's a long way away from anywhere today. So I've arrived into Port Angeles, and I'm just having a quick meal before I go. Also, I've been able to download the map of Vancouver Island to Google Maps, so I'm in a better situation now. It's just, you know, I probably won't have any internet unless I go in and find a Wi-Fi spot. Yeah, so this is going to take me from America to Canada, over to Vancouver Island in Victoria. So all's well through customs, just arriving into Victoria. It is really, really beautiful town. I'm just in front of maybe the main city hall or something like that. I'm not going to do anything at the moment, but some of the buildings are really spectacular here. Customs was very, very straightforward. Asked a lot of great questions, you know, and yeah, I'm out. Very, very efficient, and I'm in Canada. I made it nearly to the end point, and Victoria, Vancouver Island. So yeah, that's pretty cool.